A lot of first time for states to have All-American, and a couple times first states to have the first cadet champion, and we could see one here as well.
Yeah, and we are ready to rock. Williams will be in the blues, Smith in the red. Smith holding on to an underhook to start things off, and wrist control.
Smith won 2 different regionals in Greco this year. He won the Southeast Regional and the Northeast Regional.
Yeah, Smith working at 2-on-1 now. Trying to reach around the back. Oh, and a nice arm spin there from Smith. That'll be 4 points as they head out of bounds. Really impressive. Williams was charging in. Smith just used that momentum to his advantage.
Williams had a big win in the semis. Tech fall Josh McClure of Missouri.
Smith, he's still controlling things with that 2-on-1. He lifts up the post. Now gets to his underhook. And
really has that elevated. That's really good technique there. See how he has that elevated?
Excellent technique. Chest to chest. Williams is on his heels right now.
Oh! Coltan Williams ducks that side and has Smith all off balance.
5 points for Williams. Man, that was
dirty. Just when you thought that Williams might get hit with a fleeing the hold call, what appears to have happened was that they stayed in that position so long that Williams thought and felt, hey, I can duck that other side.
Right, used it, again, using momentum to your advantage, a big part of Greco-Roman wrestling. Got to feel the body pressure. Smith back to the 2-on-1. Williams posting. High dive attempt for Williams. Headlock for Smith. Williams behind. And they'll go out of bounds. Just 1 point there for Williams. Takes a 6-4 lead.
30 seconds left in the first.
Smith going to another headlock as time expires, and you know,
some fine technique by both kids.
Definitely appeared to me that Smith more Greco savvy, but Williams just punching through those positions.
Yeah.
So it should make for an interesting second period between these two.
They just replayed it on the Jumbotron, and they got a gasp from the crowd. I didn't even realize it. That's Lee James.
That is Lee James' provisor. Of course, Ben Provisor going to be wrestling tomorrow in the Phase 2 of the Greco-Roman World Team Trials.
She can't officiate his match, can she?
What? No, of course not. So Coltan Williams trying to become the 10th Cadet Greco champion for Texas. Can you name another famous Cadet Greco champion for that state?
I can name a few. Williams coming hard. Headlock by Smith on the edge. What do they call it? To Williams, and that's confirmed. 8-4, 2:28 left. Yeah, I mean, Bo won it, didn't he?
I'm thinking a little bit more famous than that. No offense to Mr. Nickel. 2000 Olympic champion Brandon Slay won Cadet Greco for Texas in 1990.
Was that their first one? You don't know?
Not sure if it was the first one. Definitely not the last. 2 minutes to go here, though, and Williams right on track. He's up by 4.
I believe they did have a cadet Greco champion last year, Nick Reenan.
Nicky Reenan, Fila Cadet World Team member in Greco this year. Smith really working that 2-on-1 now. He's been controlling the positions, but he needs to pull the trigger, I think, on some of these moves.
Yeah, I mean, when Williams hit that big 5, it was in a situation like this where they stayed in position for a really long time. And the position was controlled by Wilson, Smith, but it wasn't, he didn't do anything with it.
Exactly. 1 minute to go.
.43 left to go in the bout.
Yep, you got to expect something big coming here. Headlock from Williams.
Smith trying to jack double unders.
So we're going to have a caution in 1 going against Williams. Smith going to get a chance. They called fleeing the hold there, not the passivity caution.
Right.
So 8-5 score, and we will remain neutral. Smith digging hooks.
20 seconds here, Wilson. Let's go, baby. Come on, Wilson.
Wilson needs something big. 13 to go. He has
Again,
those
double unders. Can he get it? 10 seconds.
Trying to jack him up. Williams has his hands locked underneath there.
And we will go out of bounds. No points will be awarded. 8-5.
Clock expires. Williams is your cadet Greco national champ at 120 pounds.
And with that, we're going to head to an on-the-mat interview with our champion, Coltan Williams, with Shane Sparks.
All right, thank you much, Coltan Williams. A lot of fireworks in that first round. You're down 4-0. Walk us through the 5-point throw.
Well, I saw a gap underneath his arm. I just took it, held it tight, and threw it.
You guys were like a couple of battering rams. You could hear the bodies banging on here. Talk about the aspect, the physicality of your wrestling.
It's the main part of my wrestling because I'm just not all that technical, so always forward.
A national champion built on toughness, Coltan Williams from Texas.
Williams.
All right.
Coltan Williams says he's just not all that